Hello and welcome everybody back to Slay the Spire, where we are trying to clear Ascension 20 on defect. And, yep, that's just what we're gonna do. It's a little bit late for me, so I apologize if we are a bit quieter, not trying to rouse the entire castle. So, we're just gonna play nice and cool today. We're gonna play chill as a cucumber. We're just gonna chill out. I've been tilting off. I've been tilting off too hard the last number of times I've played this game. We're just gonna chill. Just gonna relax. All we gotta do is get really lucky with this random rare card, and that's good, but does not help me kill any elites. So, we're just gonna chill. We're not gonna force ourselves to fight any elites, I don't think. And then we might take one. Actually, I lied immediately. We're gonna fight this flaming elite because we can. We do need to find some juice. We need to find a little bit of sauce if we would like to beat this elite, so I guess we already have that in the form of this power. However, I would like to see... Okay, Cold Snap, defrag. It's funny because I think it's supposed to be Cold Snap, but I'm hella greedy. So we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna relax. Hopefully, that's the key. It's the secret. The secret was relaxing the entire time. And not misplaying. Not misplaying is also important. I've noticed that my Act 2 is definitely a little, I'll get really excited about a deck and then just, like, throw an Act 2. I think Streamline is our damage that we're looking for. Immediately get the Hourglass. Ooh, you know what? I don't actually want to take this because I want to upgrade the defrag, but I can't reasonably do that if I take the damage. So... Alternatively, we could take the 2 random upgrades, assume that we can fight the elite, and then just upgrade the defrag later, because we don't need it upgraded until probably the boss. And I kind of like that better. So let's take the damage. Then we'll heal at this bonfire. Double block here, I think, goes a long way. Let's go dual cast, defend. It says 9. Yeah, Streamline definitely does it next turn. Here we go. Streamline. Another Streamline. I don't think I need these. We're going to heal here. We're going to look for a turn where we can play 3 strikes, because that's probably the most amount of damage we can do. Hourglass countering the fiery part of this elite is pretty cool. I don't know if I want to commit to playing this, or if I just want to rush down the damage on the front sentry. I think theory would suggest that simply eliminating one of the pylons is the key to winning this fight, which means I think we just have to play nice and chill and correctly, and we're just going to get rid of one of the pylons. We're not going to get blinded by the greed. And we are simply going to eliminate... We aren't going to eliminate it because we cannot. Next turn we will, off of the upgraded strike. So let's just double defend. Take 10 here, unfortunately. Here's an upgraded strike and 2 defense. And we should just be coasting here, hopefully. Or we could take 10. You know, taking 10 is also something we can do. And we're not going to tilt. We're just going to sit here. And we're going to not tilt. I'm actually going to play this now. Because now we could get, I don't know, maybe a buffer or something. Or a static discharge. I think defend here is correct. Let's go dual cast. Ooh, left at 1 HP in the back there. And we are at 3. We are dead. Fantastic. We are going to not tilt. We're just going to stay absolutely chill, cool as a cucumber, and we are going to go next. Fantastic. Not tilting, not silently baby raging right now. That is not what I'm doing. Okay. Fantastic. We have a new run. We have a new set of circumstances. This path looks pretty good. I like all the bonfires in it. It makes me feel safe. Does it have a shop? It does not look like it has a shop, unless we go up here and then we skip the Flaming Elite. I don't feel particular about the colorless card. So we're just going to take the gold, and we're going to get to the shop on the left side. And then that shop is hopefully going to be extremely good. Not tilting. No tilt. Zero tilt. Zero tilt. Only chill. Charge battery is a good blocking card. We'll charge. We'll just defend here. And double hit. Does not take out the front one, but this does. Attack potion is good. That is good for removing elites. Let's go dual cast. Did not hit the front one at all. We're gonna go zap, play these defends. Dual cast takes out the slime. Okay. Beam Cell is a good way to deal more damage with your strikes. So I'm gonna do that one. Also, we can randomly spike, like, something off of the attack potion. Or we could randomly draft the Sunder. There's a machine learning there. I think we'll take the rare. Oh, early shop is actually pretty nice. I like the defrag. And then I like this potion for dealing with our first boss, which is Hexaghost. So we actually have a lot of time versus Hexaghost, which means that this potion will be quite good. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to take this. I don't think I take the Amplify. And I do think I want to sell a Strike. Do I want the Streamline? I don't think so. We drafted the Sunder, or, well, we randomly got the Sunder, and I think that that's our chunkier card that costs more energy. Hello, Knob. We're gonna wait on our attack potion until we get our Beam Cell. Hopefully we can draw Beam Cell. Well, we didn't do it, so I wanted to draw Beam Cell and Sunder at the same time. We did not. And that's okay, and none of these do damage. And that's okay. Let's go with this. We'll draw the Sunder. We're huge. Let's go Beam Cell, Strike, Strike. Okay. Chill, Rebound, and Cool-Headed. I like Frost Generation here because we have a defrag, which gives us a lot of time versus Hexaghost. Do I want to upgrade Machine Learning? Probably the best time to draw it is, in fact, at the start. And then we permanently have access to 6 cards after that, which seems pretty good. I think I like that. And we still have 200 gold, but you know what? We already shopped. So why don't we just take this data disk, and we're going to upgrade Cool-Headed, because drawing 2 cards is certainly better than drawing 1 card. And we're going to fight this Flaming Elite, hopefully after regenerating some HP. Defrag, zap, and I suppose it's a little awkward. That's fine. We'll take 6. We'll continue waiting out, or we won't, because we dealt way more damage than I thought I was going to deal. I was going to wait out the regen potion. Unfortunately, that did not happen. I think I take another cool-headed. Rebound also is tempting. I think we could get a better frost producer. Honestly... It's quite difficult. I feel like if we have this plus defrag, Frost Orb Stonks definitely go up. And I think currently Frost Orb Stonks are higher than Rebound, despite me thinking that this is quite a good card. So we're just gonna take 2 cool-headeds. It's a little awkward into Knob. We fought Knob, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we fought Knob, which means that we are going to not fight Knob. Hopefully it's Lagavulin. Actually, we could take on Lagavulin or Pylons with this deck. I'm pretty confident if we simply get our Frost Orbs into play and our defrag, we're definitely safe versus... We're definitely safe versus Pylons. And then I'm pretty sure we're safe versus Lagavulin. Okay, we are at 39. I'm gonna take the Strength Potion. I think I could see the Strength Potion being useful, particularly... Well, I was gonna say versus Hexaghost, but our plan is to Essence of Darkness them. So perhaps it's not necessary, we'll just hold on to what we have. There's the Rebound again. I guess I'll take it this time. Okay, so we are against Pylons. I'm going to Machine Learning and Cool-Headed. Did not find the defragment, unfortunately. There's the defragment. Let's commit to a second Frost Orb. Let's charge Battery. We take 3 here. That's okay. Let's do ourselves a little bit of a push. Push 1, and then I think we're gonna rebound this Cool-Headed so that we can block next turn. Our Lightning Orb is back at the front. Clean blocks here. I also like that our card draw is staving off these dazed because we are not going particularly fast. I suppose we are at like 30 dazed now. So that's not... 30 dazed is certainly more than 0, but we have established at least 10 block a turn now, so we can't die, which is fantastic. Let's go Strike, and I'm not even going to play the Defend. Don't even need it. Don't even need it, we're totally fine. Now I'll play the Zap just so it goes a bit faster. Okay, here's a Sunder, and then why don't you get zapped for 6 damage? Shovel. Just did a clip about Shovel. I don't think we play a third Cool-Headed, and I don't think we take the Ball Lightning. I'm gonna take the event over the encounter simply because I want to... I was gonna say I want to be on more HP, but maybe I don't because it's Hexaghost. But it could be an AoE encounter and then we're sort of in trouble. I could definitely see a bunch of encounters that would give me trouble, but hey, if we get a good card off of it, then it's all good. Ooh, the defrag, we passed over it. Oh no. Well, that's too bad. It's okay because we can still take 0 damage here. See if we get anything good. Streamline, Blizzard, and Chaos. I don't think I care about those. I think we're gonna pass. I'm going to dig here, maybe. We could also upgrade the other cool-headed, but Ancient Tea Set gives us... Oh, it's not going to give us the energy this time, though, right? That's too bad. Let's machine learning, dual cast, and try to find our cool-headed. There's certainly one cool-headed. Okay. Let's push one here. We really only need the last one. So I think these blocks are kind of free. And then our plan now is to just charge this while we get to dual cast eventually. But the dual cast is eventually. It's not immediately, it's not right now. We'll put the Sunder back on top. I'm sure if I spent more time, I would know exactly what Hexaghost's patterns are. All I know is that there's some attacks and there's some not attacks. And that's all I got for you. Okay, let's rebound, strike. Take 0 here. Do love the increased turnover rate from machine learning. It helps quite a bit. There's the dual cast, and that is our Act 1 boss done. So we do have a shovel. That's an Echo Form. Echo Form is really good. Very excited about Echo Form. Is this a bell kind of situation? I think having an extra energy to secure Echo Form is really good. I don't feel particularly strongly about this Sunder or Beam Cell anymore, but I guess they helped us in Act 1. So I kind of want to take Nuclear Battery, but I know Calling Bell is also not bad. But I think because we have Shovel, I'm going to take the Battery, and then I'm going to prioritize rest sites here. Even though I believe Shovel is not supposed to be super great on the ROI, I think we're just going to, yeah, I mean, like, there's a bunch of rest sites here. Like, what, 1, 2, 3... 3 rest sites before Bronze Automaton, and then our plan is basically just to go Echo Form, go to the moon. Sounds good to me. Sounds great to me. Don't think we can do that just yet, so let's cool-headed. We're gonna dual cast this to get a bit of extra energy. And then here is Echo Form. Goodness, I'm taking quite a bit of damage here. Let's go Sunder, Rebound, and then take a bunch of damage. Let's go 2 defragments. I'm sure that'll help us for these people who are going to be retreating next turn. Taking my darn gold. How could they? Well, not much to be done, unfortunately. They're just gone. There goes... How much of my gold? 60? That is really too bad. Do I want to pick up this upgraded leap for a little bit more base block in our deck? I don't think so. We do need a plan for the Hyper Beam that is going to be coming up, though. Is Turbo what I want? I think Turbo with the extra card draw is actually kind of nice. So let's go... Don't think I like anything here, actually. Sundial is kind of interesting. Toolbox is kind of interesting. There's always removal. Though our deck is a little bit passive, so... I do wonder if we want Static Discharge to kind of have that, like, alternating between... zaps and then frosts. But that hasn't been particularly successful for me, honestly, so like I'm gonna avoid it. Toolbox could be good because I mean, we could just start a fight with Apotheosis, right? And that's incredibly good. I think I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to get the regen potion simply so I don't die, and I can actually use the rest site for what I want to use it for, which is to... Well, now I feel silly. Are we La Bambaing? Is it time for La Bamba? I think it is time for La Bamba. Let's draw a card. Sunder does not actually kill anything, so we aren't going to bother. I imagine this fight's going to go on for at least turns equal to La Bamba, so let's go ahead and draw 2 cards. Let's see if we can get you out of here. We can't. I think the Echo Form is probably overkill, so we're not going to do that. It is now time for La Bamba. I don't know how this interacts with flying. It's less attack damage, but this is a power, so I don't know. I think the bomb is also a skill, right? So does that have the damage? Am I about to be tilted? Hey! It completely bypassed it. Upgraded heatsinks is kind of interesting, but we don't have an outlet. I wonder if this consume is viable. We don't have capacitor yet, but the thing is, like, it is +3 focus. If we go -1 frost orb, like, let's say we had 3 frost orbs right now. That would be 15, I believe. 1, so it's 2 base plus 3, so 15. If I did +3 off of this capacitor, not capacitor, off of consume, then we would have 8 times 2, so +1, up to 16. That's, like, not unreal. What does the upgraded do again? Oh, it does need to be upgraded for the 3 focus. Huh. And I actually think we're not going to take that because I wanted to use the rest sites to dig. That was the plan. Is there a secret technique that I want to put into my hand? I don't think so. Do I get to see what my hand is? I don't. Let's just draw a card instead. Okay, I would like to find my frost orbs, preferably sooner than later. Deal 25 damage to you. If I duplicate potioned, that actually would have been lethal. So I think we can go cool-headed, cool-headed. We're going to dual cast this so that we can play this Echo Form. There's the defrag. And then I think we simply block it off. Who needs a duplicate potion if you can simply play things twice? We are notably at 13, which is not a particularly healthy life total. So we're probably gonna rest. Unfortunately. It's not what I want to be doing. But here we are. I think Reinforced Body is a nice block to add to this deck. It's hopefully not an encounter. It is not. I could spend my gold here to remove a card and upgrade a random card. Sure. To remove a strike. And we get an upgraded defend instead. Healing is only 19 HP. I think we got him. Yeah. I get the sense that this guy was gonna kill me. Maybe we can Discovery. Here's an Echo Form. Discovery. Thunder Strike does not do anything. Boot Sequence can get out of my deck. Let's go ahead and turbo, and we're going to do another cool-headed. And get some block. Take 1 damage here. Let's go 2 charged batteries. Next turn we'll have a lot of energy. 2 defrags sounds great to me. Yeah, let's get the passive damage going. Let's get it rolling. Maybe we'll dual cast this because I don't want to take any damage. 24 comes back again, unfortunately. Here we go, blocking again. Up to 29. Let's go dual cast. Oh, didn't mean to do that twice, but it's okay. Dexterity Potion is a little interesting, but I kind of like what I have. Don't think we're taking the upgraded turbo. I think we're just gonna skip. Let's dig up something useful, hopefully. Dead Branch is a relic that does not currently do anything in our deck. I think we're gonna avoid the shop because we don't need it. It is possible that we wanted to go to the shop simply so that I could not have to deal with any encounters. Our Echo Form is upgraded. I wonder if that means we... you know what? I think we do it like this. So now we can actually block. I suppose we'll play the Machine Learning. We are hexed. Okay, here's 2 defragments. And that's enough. Or we could turbo and then play this Sunder. I'm not opposed to the idea. That's a 2x Echo Form if I've ever seen one. Unfortunately, we are taking damage here. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and not be greedy. I suppose Dead Branch is helping us a lot in this fight exactly. Let's do 2 dual casts, maybe, because we could... Yeah, we could have potentially done enough to this bird. We did do enough to the bird. And I don't have to reboot, because we're going to draw a bunch of cards off our Dead Branch. There's a Biased Cog. Let's go ahead and do 2 of those. That's 36 damage. I was about to pass, because I thought I had enough block. I did not. But now we do. There's another Echo Form, which I could play for fun, because it's not like we're losing. Could you imagine if we just, like, threw there? It would have been so funny. Recycle, I think, gives us interesting cards off of Dead Branch, so I think we'll do it. Here's another encounter. This one's a little spooky. Let's go ahead and do a Violence here. Okay, here's Echo Form. What could we get off of Violence? I think actually the thing that Violence does here is that it gives us an Amplify. No, what I was actually thinking was I wanted the strikes to be out of my deck so that I could block. Now, don't really know. We don't have any blocks, do we? We just don't. We just have 0 blocks. Suppose we can amplify Machine Learning. And then, yeah, we take 21. There was nothing we could do about that. Let's do a Duplicate Potion so that we have even more defragments. Just want to make sure we're nice and safe in this encounter, because it's hitting us for a lot of damage, so... This is 18 plus 5. Would be 23. We would still take 2 damage, which is quite unfortunate. Not much to be done. I think I'm gonna see what the other potion is here. Perhaps we can make ourselves take 0. Okay, there's the 0. And go to our next turn. Yeah, I'm just at a bit of a precarious life total, so I don't really want to take any risks. And there's lethal. I could take another defrag. Unfortunately, we aren't digging with the shovel as much as I wanted to. Not much to be done about that. Equilibrium is a great block that I would love to add to our deck. We don't exactly have a plan for Hyper Beam, unfortunately. Except for, I guess, have a billion block. I think that's our plan. Let's take the Finesse here for the free redraw. We'll commit to 1 defrag. Let's recycle a defend. Get anything nicer? Algo unfortunately doesn't do anything. Hyper Beam is quite risky. But it does get rid of one of them, so we'll just do it. We should note that this thing will eventually attack me for 22. Gonna rebound nothing here. Here's the 22 that I was concerned about. We can play everything, I'm pretty sure. We can't play everything. Play a cool-headed and an upgraded defend. And this charge battery will take 0. Doom and Gloom is certainly worse than Go Form. That's for sure. But I think we have the block here. I think we can simply continue blocking. Take 0. And that is lethal. Okay then. We have a multicast. Is our plan going to be multicast centric? I think multicast actually is a good way for us to deal with the Hyper Beam turn. I do want to heal here. As much as I want to upgrade this defrag, being at 2030 is very scary. Yep, I'm just gonna play it safe. I mean, it's not much safer, but blind I actually think helps us if we can strip away the artifact on our lad here. Early Echo Form is great. Let's go ahead and play 2 charged batteries. I think this zap isn't going to be super important, so we'll get rid of it. 2 turbos is maybe not ideal. They took our multicast. They took our equilibrium. So I think the highest value we're going to get on this is times 2ing this. Let's do a Sunder, we'll do a push. And then I think that should be good. Go for times 2 defragment again. We'll push again. Sadly, nothing here. I think Hyper Beam is next turn. Let's play 2 recycles and see if we get something else. Okay, Force Field is a big block card, so maybe we can put that on top of our deck. You know what? Fire Potion to get back our equilibrium is big blocks. Let's make 2 cool-headeds first. Here's an equilibrium and a force field. We'll blind again. And we simply block. Here's 2 Sunders. Play the turbo. Get our multicast back. So we have access to 2 cool headeds again. My concern here is that we're not making very fast progress. So I'm gonna recycle this Sunder. The electrodynamics is a way to do some damage. Let's put our charge battery on top. We finally got all the artifact off of them, so that means it is now vulnerable to weak if we can ever get that to work. I think turbo multicast is pretty cool, so we'll do it. It's a lot of damage. 2 equilibriums here, maybe? We double energy, 1 times 2 is... I was gonna say 0, but it's not enough, is what it is. We could be making a whole lot of energy here. And I don't think we're gonna do it. Okay, let's go double energy twice. And then block for 1 billion, I think. It's like, maybe I want to get some more frost orbs in first. Our deck is notably becoming more clogged with random garbage because of the voids I'm shuffling in. Put this glacier on top so that we can use it next turn. There's 64. I think I will take less than 64 by doing 2 turbos. There's a glacier and a cool-headed. Bullseye does not do any damage. Okay. So it is worth noting that we don't have a zap in the deck at all. Like, we just raw don't have that because we exhausted it. So I think we're just sitting here. And I think our damage is basically like these bullseyes and rebounds. Go ahead and draw a card. I think we're going to rebound this reinforced body. Play 2 beam cells. Draw a card. I think equilibrium looks pretty good here. There's an all for 1. So here's the thing. I'm pretty sure there is a way to block this. We do 2 recycles, one of them is a multicast. Or perhaps we do 2 turbos. Then we recycle our multicast. Here's a beam cell. Here's a weaken. Can pick up a bunch of stuff here. We certainly don't need to play all of these. I think I like the idea of recycling Glacier or something like that. We are on turn 19 versus the Bronze Automaton, which I find incredibly funny because I have no idea how we are supposed to win. Is this enough damage? I really hope it is. So this is going to be 13 times 2, that's 26. 26 plus 15, 3641. That's actually not enough. But I believe if we go... I suppose if we did 2 of these, that's closer. Okay. So I don't think this deck could ever beat anything that scales. But... do we grab a second Echo Form? I think that's the play. As much as I want to have like a Meteor Strike or something in the deck, what if I just played like 3 times 2s a turn? Okay. Are we skipping this? There's no way. I don't have any sustain. And I certainly can't do Velvet Choker if our plan was to do this. And I'm definitely not taking Dome because that's just not how we roll. Wow. It's like I would have snap taken Coffee Dripper if we had Self-Repair, but we don't. And I don't want to risk my double Echo Form run to dying, so we just pass. Wow. It has been a very long time since I skipped a boss relic, and I don't feel great about it. We are going to skip all of these elites, and we are just going to go to these bonfires and dig up relics. Why fight elites when you can simply just get relics by existing? Take 11 here. Two defrags. That's kind of cool. Here's an equilibrium. We take 15 here still, unfortunately. Now I think we're looking at... This is 35 damage. Wow. I think we'll go 2 cool-headeds. Here's an Echo Form and a defrag. Here's block for 7. I suppose we can block for some more. Wow. We can go 2 zaps as 2 channels for 22 block. I don't really like that, I'm gonna be honest with you. So why don't we just recycle this zap? And stack has a lot of defense, so perhaps we'll do that. You know, it's funny, I got a comment from Skits saying, you should just try doing all Frost Orbs. And I'm gonna be honest with you, still not sold on it. I'm definitely, like, at least fairly sure I've been in this place before. And unfortunately going to turn a billion versus many bosses, including Donudeka, as they constantly scale their strength, is going to be a problem. However, I am excited to at least try. Take 0 here. Double Fission doesn't do anything, which is really funny. I think we're gonna go recycle. We're gonna recycle this Sunder, and then we're gonna recycle this Reinforced Body. 2 Darknesses doesn't actually do much, but it gets something started. Yeah, I'll draw these 3 cards. and completely get rid of the darkness that I just made. That's fine. It's fine. It is simply a-okay. Let's go ahead and play 2 equilibriums again. We got a rainbow and an aggregate. I am going to recycle this rainbow and then this multicast. And we're going to play 2 electrodynamics. Fantastic. None of those. Hey, look, another defrag. Sure. Sure, I'll take another defrag. Wow, I really don't like the premise that we are fighting all of these encounters. Hey, look, it's an apotheosis. Which I can't play. Oh, goodness. Let's go ahead and heal 12 here by blocking. We're at 18. Let's channel. We'll mana flare off of this orb. Here's a 2x. Nice. That was my main concern. Still have to defend here. And now we should be fine. Let's go ahead and play 2 equilibriums. And this leap. And eventually, we'll have some way to deal enough damage without attacking it. Here's 2 zaps. And 2 static discharges. And 2 charge batteries. Go ahead and pull 2 equilibriums again. We'll do 2 recursions. 2 defends. We'll go ahead and go 2 multicasts. And we are at 18. It is worth noting. I don't want to take another defrag because if we fight against the awakened one, I think our scaling technically loses. I don't think Forethought is actually going to be used. Okay, so we go to 1 if we want to play this Echo form. I think we have to, otherwise we'll die. That is a lot of damage. If I do 2 cool headings, and then I play all of these defragments, I believe I still die. So, what can I do here? We'll go to 6 energy for sure. Yeah, if I go +4, that puts us to 7, which is 14. And that is not enough. 14 plus 13 is also not enough. And if we perhaps attempted to kill the back, then that's going to be 35. If we do 35 plus... What if we did 35 plus 10? That's 48. 48 is also not enough damage. But we can do it because it's fun. Darn. Well, that's a shame. You spent a lot of time on that run. Well, if we spend as much time on that one on the next one, then we can maybe make it to 1 hour and 30. What if I transformed a card and I turned it into a blizzard? That's a bad omen. You know what? Because we're at 50 minutes, I'm just gonna hard reroll. I think I haven't really done this. I haven't done this before. And this is at the benefit of my mod. But I just don't think I want to start a run with a blizzard in my deck. I think I'm good. I think there are several other defect cards that are playable in that scenario, and blizzard is not one of them. I'm going to transform 2 cards. You know what? Essence of Darkness is a great way to beat an elite. Check our paths here. I think we've got 1 Flaming Elite and then a rest. So let's go with that. Okay, back on floor 1. Here we are. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day, a new dawn, a new me, etc., etc. Cold Snap looks pretty good. Can you believe we fought the the Bronze Automaton for 20 turns? That was wild. It's a shame we got attacked for 40 damage out of nowhere. Ball Lightning helps in the damage department, so we'll take it. Take 1 here. Let's channel that, and that's 6 damage to the back. Capacitor is some type of scaling, so we'll take it. I think I would like this gold, sure. Kunai is not 0. I think if I push this lightning orb, it doesn't wake it up, so we're just going to do this. We're going to sit and chill for a few turns. Our next turn is just some strikes. I suppose 3 strikes wakes it up. Get a kunai proc at least. Here is a defend. We take some damage. This is 60. Take 8, and we'll do 2 pushes here, and they're dead. Smoke Bomb allows me to check and see if the elite is Knob. We'll take the defragment. Oh, this is a great one, because I think I'm fine to get rid of this capacitor to go back up to 71. I'd like to upgrade this defrag. And then our shop is not 300 gold. But maybe we can go ahead and try this guy. And then if it's Knob, we can run away. Well, if it's a bad hand versus Knob, we could run away. I think Power Potion here could be nice. Or simply if we find our Cold Snap, then we're kind of chilling. If it ever gets too dicey, we can Smoke Bomb still. I like having the option to leave, certainly. We simply need to get 3 Cold Snaps into play, and then that should be enough. I'm actually going to go ahead and not play this Zap, because our goal is 3 Frost Orbs, because we will become unkillable. We are currently not unkillable because we could simply not draw a defend. But 1 more Cold Snap and we're there. Ah, you know what? I did that to get rid of the sentry, and I am now realizing we did not stick to the plan, and I think that that's okay. It should be dead this turn. Blue candle gives us a whole lot of blue nothing. And I don't think I take any of these. You know what? Is darkness gonna be the way we beat the slime boss? I don't think so. Slime boss does kind of put the gas on you, though. Okay. We'll take 20 damage here, I guess. I guess we'll take 20 damage here. What do we got? These are not it. Okay, we have taken successfully, like, 30 damage in this encounter. Which is quite a lot of damage. It's certainly more damage than I would like to take in this encounter. Let's go ahead and see if our lightning hits the right target. It did. Thankfully, we can just wait now. Alright, we're at 26. I think this boot sequence bodes well for our Act 2. I was gonna fight this elite, however, now I'm instead gonna go to this shop. And I think that we can... I was gonna say rebound is something, but... I guess we can go hyper aggro with our rebound and hopefully a... ball lightning. Perhaps liquid memory also can help in the blocking department. We'll take a bunch of damage. Focus Potion is good. I think we'll take that. Compile Driver is some draw. I don't know how much I care about it, though. If I draw... Well, I do want to see my defrag, I guess, and we can go, like, Cold Snap into Draw 2. That is a situation that can happen. I did not need to play that defragment, and I actually think it was incorrect. Okay, I did not do the math on that. Thankfully, it was enough. So I suppose what we do here is we don't have to upgrade anything, so we'll just rest. We'll hope that our rare here is good if we can get to it. Perhaps I could have focus potioned immediately. Go ahead and dual cast and then play this. 14 damage does not flip it over, which is good. Let's draw 2. Let's go ahead and dual cast again. I suppose dual casting the Frost Orb is fine. Ooh. I was gonna say maybe if we had the lightning again, then I could have liquid memorized, but we aren't getting attacked this turn. So go ahead and Ball Lightning, do a Cold Snap. And we still take 3 damage here. It's not looking good. This is... we don't die. are at 11. Draw 2. It's 21, and then this should be lethal for the little guys. Draw attack 2. Hyper Beam is a decision. Suppose it helps us get rid of some stuff, so we'll do it. Let's take a Sozu. Yep, I think we're gonna fight some elites and simply hope that they are not Book of Stabbing. I think that's our plan. We're gonna go right through this middle path here, or perhaps here, then we only have to fight one. Do some quality blocking. Let's go ahead and Hyper Beam. Take 11, and you can take a death. We'll pass on these. Transform 2 strikes into Echo Form Steam Barrier. Echo Form is pretty huge. All strikes out of the deck now. Let's rebound this Cold Snap. Second Cold Snap. Unfortunately, not super good because we're playing this Hyper Beam. Let's go ahead and defragment. And let's just not take the damage here. Or perhaps we do take the damage here because we were weakened, and I threw. We'll take 12. There's a regen potion that we can't take. I suppose we can skim into Echo Form, so that works. There it is. Thank goodness for our zero-cost blocks that we could play on this turn. I think it is time to simply double Hyper Beam. Two sweeping beams does not kill it, and then we redraw. I think I like that better than just sitting. That did 2 damage exactly. Won't take any of those. Give me a heal here. Please not Book of Stabbing. Thank goodness. Here's a Hyper Beam. We want to get back to our Hyper Beam, so we'll just try to draw all of the cards. And that's that encounter solved. I think that's actually basically one of the only ones we probably could have. I was not feeling super confident into, just realizing I could have played that Echo Form, but I'm not feeling super confident into Gremlin Leader either. Unfortunately, we take damage there. I think we're just gonna block. Oh goodness, it looks like I need one more block. Yeah, that vulnerable is really a killer. Okay. Can we not die here somehow? This is 20. Perhaps if we just... Oh, ramming the damage I think doesn't quite do it either. Huh. 21, you say? We do 2 defends, that's 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. That's not enough. So I believe we're just dead. This looks like a dead to me. What a tragedy. There's something I'm missing? 12 plus 4 is 16. So why don't we draw a card? Then we'll perhaps draw another card. Well, we push one of these, and then we double cast, and then we draw 2 cards. And it goes down to 13. And then we'll die. Great. If we keep this pace up, we'll make it to 2 hours. We'll get yourself an entire Spire stream. Okay, let's go ahead and transform 2 cards. Sunder and Chaos is not great. We'll take 3 encounters. Here's a Sunder, and that's a lethal. Cool-headed charge battery. Take the charge. Let's upgrade the... Upgrade Chaos? No. We'll upgrade Sunder for the damage. Goodness, where's my Sunder? We're not gonna tilt. We aren't tilting. No tilt. There's no tilt in my body. There's no tilt in my mind. Okay. Scrape, Beam Cell, Leap. I think none of those are for me. Perhaps the Beam Cell? Beam Cell could certainly have high stonks. If we take no damage here, then I think we're looking at upgrade Beam Cell. Defrag is great. I guess upgrade Defrag is probably better than upgrade Beam Cell. It's already up. Anyone up, slaying they Spire. Big 15. I think it's time to block. Frost Orb is nice. Do I have any way to produce Frost? I don't. Except for the Chaos, but... we'll cast that to take less damage. And Sunder does it. Aggregate, Streamline, Chaos. Aggregate is some nice energy that we don't need just this moment, but we might need. So I think we'll take it. I think basically the rest of our deck is figured out for Act 1, so... I think we're fighting elites to see if we can get some good rares. Aggregate is actually plus energy here. Go ahead and play the defrag in this Chaos. Charge battery, sure. Is 33 damage. I think I will take 0. I think I'll take 17. That's 33 damage again. That's quite a lot of damage. So this time, we won't be able to do enough. That's 30 to your 26. And there's the Sunder. Fantastic. Love being at 4 HP left. Chill is certainly a good answer in Act 2. We're gonna take these, this here rest point instead. Oh, I can't buy the electrodynamics. What a shame. Is it hologram time? Would love a way to produce more frost orbs, but I cannot. What are we fighting? Slime boss? Oh man. Guess we'll take the focus and perhaps... Oh, can't do that. Because our potion slots are filled. Let's heal. We can just tank a bunch of damage to the face. And let's upgrade our chill. This is for Act 2. But we're probably not playing it on turn 0 versus Slime Boss. We'll deal our 30-some damage. Down to 92. And that certainly is not enough, so we'll just block. So we do 5 here. Let's see what this orb is. If we do 10, it's still not flipped, which is actually good. So we're looking for a bit of a stronger flip here. Yeah, like this Sunder. This is plus energy. Sunder plus dual cast. And then we have a bunch of 20s. Okay, that's another Act 1 under our belt, I believe. Let's see what we get. Hyper Beam, Meteor Strike, Reboot. I think we have the energy to support a Meteor Strike, so we'll take that. Snecko Eye also means that our Meteor Strike never costs more than 3, so that's pretty cool. That's certainly an exciting synergy. It's one that can win you runs for sure. I don't really want to fight these elites because it's Act 2 and all of them are very dangerous. I suppose it could be possible that this deck could fight a Book of Stabbing by simply throwing Meteor Strikes at it. I suppose the turn 1 chill is a little worse now that we have the Snecko Eye. Let's go ahead and start... Do I start on this side, or... There is a bonfire after this elite. There's a bonfire before this elite. That's 3 encounters and a bonfire. This isn't really 3 encounters, but it's 2 bonfires. Do I have to upgrade anything? I guess the aggregate. The aggregate would be a nice upgrade. Let's start on this side, I think. I don't think I need the 2 bonfires. Okay, then. Take 2 damage. Meteor Strike. I could take 0 damage. Ah, I was gonna take 0 damage anyways. No! How unfortunate. Another Plasma Orb. 0 cost Meteor Strike. Fantastic. Equilibrium sounds nice. It's a nice block card. Take one still. Take 0 here. Meteor strike. Okay. Is it capacitor time? I think so. Because capacitor lets us have 3 plasma in play without, like, while still having other orb types in play, so that's nice. I think we'll chill first. That way we actually block. 3 energy capacitor. How'd you know? Go ahead and equilibrium. Whole bunch of nothing here. Okay. Potion of Capacity is not doable here. Don't think we want Static Discharge. Deck's a little low for stack, so... Okay, don't need that. Sorry, I got a little bit lost in my head for a second there. I was thinking about... Actually, to be honest with you, I was thinking about the new Fire Emblem that's coming out, and I was like, man, how on earth am I supposed to... How am I supposed to do that? I would really like to do that. Brain attempting to solve a problem that it cannot. Suppose we'll heal. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll once again channel the Frost first. There's a Meteor Strike. And then I suppose... Oh, I could have played 2 Meteor Strikes. That would have been sweet. We'll play the Defend. Okay, we have a Nilrees. It is late for me, and I have a tendency to click in the middle of the screen, so I need to not do that. We're going to skip this because we don't need it. Okay, 1 Energy Sunder is pretty good. Let's throw out some defense. I could get on board with a Tempest. Just pop these plasma orbs and then get ourselves a nice big Tempest here. Huh. I think if we do this, and we can hold the Tempest for 1 more turn. Boot sequence is never going to cost 0, so we're just gonna skip. Okay, so we have a Meteor Strike. And the Sunder is base cost. And here is a Tempest, I believe. I was about to click. Doesn't matter, but I was about to click. I was definitely about to click it. Uh-huh. Get a random card in your hand. This is at the start of your turn. It's like, can we just remove this curse? We cannot immediately. I think I'm just gonna upgrade... Aggregate, I think. We were looking at that before. Smiling Mask. Show me... Ooh, you know what? I think I actually want to do it this way this time. Actually, you know what? We don't. And the reason we don't is because we don't need to. I think... Chill. Yeah, I think we definitely prioritize the energy. I was like, do I want 3 frost orbs? The problem is that these cultists will kill me, so I don't think we want to do that. Those aren't attack cards. Those do not help me deal with these cultists. Sunder certainly does, though. Play all these overcosted cards. Don't think we'll take any of those. 6 energy worth of strikes in my hand. Believe it or not, it does not deal 6 times 6 damage. Yeah, I'll shuffle Asunder. We are down to 16, which is pretty tragic, if you ask me. Let's get some more energy. Does this do enough damage? This is 30? 30 to over there. Leaves it with 4 and 1, and I believe that's... Well, actually, we could even do it like this. Like this. Excuse my sneeze there. Okay. This is plus on energy. Sure, I'll take an equilibrium. This Nilrees isn't really giving me what I'm looking for. 12 damage. I take less than 12. I'm just gonna pop this so that because I know it's going to be attacking me, so... So this is 20 block on cast. We could also, like, capacitor and then, like, double this meteor strike. Still take damage. It's definitely a little frustrating when I'm like, ah yes, we will pop these orbs, and then it'll be very good. And then popping the orbs will be quite strong, and then I still take damage. Oh, I did the thing where I clicked. I think buffer would have been better there, I saw it too. Nothing there. Do a zap. We'll save the glacier. We clicked in the middle of the screen again. You can tell it's late for me. Maybe you can't, because I would be misclicking anyways. I think what I need to do is I need to be cognizant of when I'm ending the turn. I think that's the killer. Is my turn ending? Joke's on you, Snecko, I'm already confused. Okay, that's plus on energy, equilibrium. I think we'll channel a Frost Orb for 3. Maybe a second one? We did not. Defragment. Defragment sounds nice right about now. Why don't we play the Defragment and then play this Meteor Strike for 0? Doesn't seem quite right. There's too many 3 costs in my hand. do 2 equilibriums. There's a meteor strike and a sunder. I think pushing all of these orbs doesn't really accomplish much. Oh goodness, are we dead? This is 16 plus 5. Well, we aren't dead, and I believe we can play everything. Okay, we are at 5. I think self-repair sounds nice, but is it nice? I like the sound of it. Rest was pretty non-negotiable there. As much as I love my Meteor Strike costing 0, I think I love even more when my chill costs 3. I think that's gotta be when I'm like, yeah, you know what I like? I like Snecko Eyes so much. I just love it so much. That's only 27. We can still play it. Wait. Oh, because I channeled a lightning. You're right. You're right. Core Surge, unfortunately, comes after the confusion. Tempest Plus is a way to deal some damage, perhaps with an aggregate. Would be quite a lot of damage. Core Surge a little hard to pass up, though. Let's take another rest. We're gonna need it. Hello, champ. Here we are. We'll play the defrag, we'll play the chill. Okay. I seriously need to not accidentally press the middle of the screen. Okay, that is the same on energy, so it don't matter. I guess if I do this, and then I dual cast this, then we can play more cards. Get the self-repair out of my deck. Okay. We have... I think defragment's pretty free. For Surge. And let's just weaken you for 3 turns. Here's another Meteor Strike. Okay, we are about to end our turn. I caught it this time. We're about to end our turn. Let's look at the options off of Nilri's Codex. I suppose if we play more powers than Storm is something we can do, but it's not really what I want to do. Let's hold all of this in our hand. Okay, we're about to end our turn again. So let's do... Let's end our turn. What do we got? Another Meteor Strike or a defrag? I think I'll take the defrag. Zero cost defrag at that. It's like I really want to just sandbag this Dark Orb forever, but I don't think that's really a plan, you know what I mean? But But also I think pushing Champ to phase 2 is not really what I want to do either. So we're gonna wait. Glacier is a block card. Okay, Metallicize 14. I don't think we have a choice anymore. I think now we're just going. Install 2 Frost Orbs. Okay, what do we get? Reboot is a draw of kinds. There's a draw of sorts. I probably should have been aware of the fact that reboot was probably never going to cost 0. Is there anything else to play in my deck? Let's find out. We have about a bajillion energy, so why not? We can wait. We can wait on all of this. What do we get off Nilrees? I was like, if the cards in my graveyard are 0 cost, perhaps this stack will be useful. Perhaps the Cool-Headed will be useful, actually. Because we need more Frost for sure. Sunder, let's dual cast the Frost Orb. Here's a Meteor Strike. And we just play all these defense. Oh, are we still dead? Oh, I think we're dead, actually. Yep. Hour and 32. Well, that was your ASMR 2 in the morning Slay the Spire. If you enjoyed that, I'm going to say, hey, you're crazy. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your support as always. If you want to see more Spire, please consider subscribing. Leave a like, comment. It helps a lot. And, yeah, we're stuck. Okay. See you in the next one, everybody. Bye.